Favorite band, a Ron Haggerty contest entry. Hi, welcome to Garage Geek. Ron Haggerty is having a contest. In that contest, you have to mention your favorite band. So before I get into that, the prize is an Exodus album. Although the Exodus album cover art looks amazing, I would love to have that just because of the artwork. I recently watched Chris Propfe's video for this contest, and he was talking about how much he really wanted the album. So I figured I'm going to do a Rachel's Ghost, and I'm going to say if I win this contest, please give the album to Chris Propfe. When I see him opening it and holding it up, I'll be crying, but hey, I think it's better that he has it because he will enjoy the album, the music, the art, everything about it. However, you're also giving away a book, Rob Halford's Confess. I think that would be an interesting read, especially if he talks about his sexuality. Sexuality in the metal world, being gay in the metal world, that's just kind of like one of these weird issues. And he had the courage to finally come out, or I don't know if he was outed or what. It's such a kind of taboo subject for the metal community. I think that would be a really interesting read. So I'd like to have the book, but I know you, in a contest entry, you can't send it to different places, so whatever. I could probably get that book out of the library. I really want to read it. I'll probably see if it's available on audiobook. Okay, you know what? Enough rambling. Let's go on to the contest. It's simple. Your favorite band, the one you like the most, the one you like the least. I've mentioned this before. My favorite is Sinead O'Connor, female, and male is Chris Isaak. But he talks about favorite band. So I'm not going to include those. But I do want to hijack this one more time for Chris Propfe. You must think he's all I'm thinking about. That's not true. I don't know why. Chris Propfe recently had a video where you had to talk about various album covers that are put out. It's the same album, but different covers. I forgot that I have this, The Lion and the Cobra by Sinead O'Connor with it's the same album, two different covers. Like, look, it's the same. Everything's the same. I don't know why they have, and that's pretty early for variant covers. So, okay, that's a holdover from Chris Propfe's thread. Sorry, Ron. Am I allowed to do that? I did it. Don't disqualify me for that. Okay, so I'm actually going to, and again, I'm going to break the rules. I picked two. And the reason I did that is because, gosh, I have so many favorite bands. And I know that's like an oxymoron. You can't have many favorites. It's like a favorite means one. So what do you do? So I'm going to pick two. And one I'm going to show on vinyl and one I'm going to show on CD. So I think that's the way I'm getting around these rules. Now, number one, I'm going to show the Moody Blues. Now, the Moody Blues albums there's so many classics, like all of their original, the ones that they had in the late 60s, early 70s, they're all classics. They're great albums. I could have picked any of them, but I'm going to pick the one that I was introduced to them. My brother used to play this a lot, so it has a special place in my heart. The songs, I love them all. And another reason I picked it is, look at that stunning art. In fact, I need to get a pristine copy of this because you could see it's kind of worn here. Look at that gorgeous art. This artwork is stunning. I don't even know who it's by. I'm going to scan this real fast to see. Cover painting courtesy of the Arts Union, Glasgow. That's all it says. You know, this is one of those things that you've been exposed to since a kid, and you kind of just take it for granted. But I really should look up who did this art. It's beautiful. Their least favorite albums, I'm going to say anything they did the 80s on. I mean, I do like some of them, like Sur la Mer, and I've certainly went to their concerts and supported them for those. But, you know, they're basically like, they become like an 80s pop band in many ways with just like songs. They totally get rid of the concept, the more proggy nature of their music. I just don't think they're as successful. They were probably more successful. Just getting one hit on the charts would probably be more successful than any of their other albums. But to me, they're just not as good. So the next band I'm going to choose is ELO. I have this box set. I don't have many box sets, but I do have the ELO box set, and I just love this set. It has this booklet, which is cool, but it has all of their albums in these sleeves, and I think these sleeves are just gorgeous. Some of them are even gatefold, and that's pretty cool. And another interesting feature about this is many of these sets won't include the bonus content, but this set does. So this set is a winner all around. What am I going to choose as their greatest? Now, many people would choose some of their older ones like El Dorado and Face the Music, and they're great albums. But I'm a fan of this period of their music. This album is so good, but it's starting to turn into the 80s stuff. This album is amazing start to finish. This probably should be the one that I pick. This album is also really, really good. However, I have to pick the Excessive Out of the Blue. Why? It's the one that me, my sister, my brother, we used to play this one over and over. And yes, it's excessive. Yes, it should have been boiled down to 1 instead of 2. A lot of people complain about that. I'm going to pick it as my favorite. It's just, for me, it's a really great album. And what am I going to pick as my least favorite? I have to pick Balance of Power. Now, normally I would like, the cover art like this. I absolutely hate the cover art on this. I guess because compare it to the cover art on that. Look at that. Ooh. I don't know if I could show this down here, but I mean, compare that to this. I don't know. It just screams like, hey, we're going in a new direction. Hey, this is 80s. I just don't like it. And then for that reason, I don't even think I play this one very much. I don't remember any of the songs. They might be good. I don't know. It's in that late 80s period. I probably should give it a listen. It's probably good. I'm being unfair. There you have it. My entry to Ron Haggerty's contest. I'm sorry I hijacked your contest to talk about someone else's thread. That's the Garage Geek brain for you, I guess. Please jump on this thread. He expanded it. You can not only win an Exodus album, there are 2 other ones that are actually really nice. But I just think that Chris Propfe would really enjoy owning that Exodus album. All right, I want to thank you all for your support. I always appreciate comments.